Peace and blessings to everybody. Hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. It is a new day to change, a new day to do something right. Staying in prayer, continuing to seek the Lord's face, reading your word, and picking up your cross daily to deny yourself. Today we're going to be continuing on with humbling ourselves so that the Lord may exalt us. And with that being said, we need to learn how to be emotional intelligent for ourselves and for others around us. Now, it's good to have emotional intelligence because, first of all, we need to learn to understand ourselves, and we need to learn to understand others around us. Because a lot of us are blaming others, a lot of us are doing the same thing as others, but having excuses for ourselves. A lot of us are looking at others before we just look at ourselves, period. And in Matthew 7:5, God says, "Thou hypocrite, cast out the beam in thine own eye, and then shall we see clearly to cast out the beam in others people's eye." We have to learn to look at ourselves first to understand others, because we must learn that we are the same as other people, but we're different. Everybody has their own problems and things like that, but there is no sin that is not common to man. And for those who endure it, God will make a way out for you. You gotta believe that. But it's very good to be emotional intelligence, because once you learn how to understand what a person is going through, what yourself is going through, you will be able to cast out these demonic strongholds from yourself. You'll be able to become more humble, and you'll be able to seek life in a different way. See, one thing I used to do bad in life, I was an exploiter. I used people for my own advantages and things like that, and I never cared how anyone else felt. But in that same thing that was going on within me that I was doing to others, I was doing to myself. I was taking advantage of my flesh and just pleasing myself in the wrong ways. I wasn't feeding the spirit or anything like that. But when I started seeking God, that's when I became more emotional intelligent, and I started to feel the human psychology in myself and in others, on how I think, on how I move, on how I feel, on how to judge righteously, on how to do multiple things when it comes to myself. But we must learn ourselves before anything, because first of all, you can't help yourself, or you can't help others if you can't help yourself. That's what I meant to say. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. And then the last thing is just going to be learning to admit when we do something wrong to others and to ourselves, and repent from it. Change your ways. And I know it's hard. It's very, very hard. I still have many things I have to change my ways on. And even yesterday, I had trouble just trying not to be the old me. I'm trying to always do something new and embrace my imperfections and work harder from it and not give up on myself. Because sometimes we be so tough on ourselves that we don't let the joy of life live within us, because we always so focused on trying to be more humble, trying to be more stronger, trying not to do the wrong things of what other people always show us or what the world is showing us. It's something different, and it's something better that we can always do. And just don't beat yourself up when it comes to sinning. Always repent and pray from what the things that you have did, but don't kill yourself and beat yourself up to the point where you feel like you're trash, because you're not. You're a very special human, and everybody has problems going on, but you will beat these problems if you do not give up. Peace and blessings.